Welcome to Workbridge. My name's Trudy, I'm one of the horticulture technical instructors, and the sessions I generally offer are willow weaving and beekeeping. So today I've got some 4-foot willow that's been soaked for 4 days to enable it to be bendy, and I'm going to make a willow bee. You need 5 rods to be able to do this weave, and it's actually my favourite weave to do. And I just keep turning it round, and all the time I'm going over one rod but then travelling on to the next one so that I can then use that rod to make the square. And it's quite tricky to start, but once you're going, it's easy peasy. And as you go round, just kind of make it bigger by just going a little bit further up the rod to make the square a bit bigger, because we're going to make a bumblebee, and this one's going to be a nice big fat bumblebee. The willow kind of gets its own life and makes itself what it wants to be. That makes sense. So you're just being creative and just making. You see we're starting to form the body. So this is its bottom. We're just making it bigger and bigger as we keep going round. But one thing you do need to make sure is that you've got lots of space around you, because it's done half hurt if you get hit in the head with a bit of willow. So now I'm starting to bring this body in a little bit because we want it to have a nice smaller head. So to bring it in, all you do is just bring the rod over closer to the body. It's just reversing what we did to make it bigger. So now I've got only a tiny little hole at the end that's going to be its nose. So this is where I need the secateurs. And I give myself quite a nice big long bit to use, because this is going to be the bit that's actually going to secure it and stop it from all just pinging. Because if I let go now, it just go ping, ping, ping and all unravel. So it's really important to keep a good tight hold on it. And I'm bending this willow to make it go inside the bee, which will then hold it all together. Just trim off the other bits. So, because we've got 5 nice bits here, I can just wind it round and then poke it in a little gap. If there's any little gaps, I can just poke it in to just secure it. It's like tying a knot with the willow. And it doesn't matter how many times you wind it round, it's just so that it feels like it's safe and it's not going to just unravel. Now, because it's a bee, we're going to give our bee a little sting in the tail. So all the 2 bits that I didn't use to wind round it, I'm going to cut off nice and short so that they disappear. And then just so that our little bee's got a little sting, we're going to leave one of these a little bit longer. There we go, to give it a little sting. Now without this bee, without any wings, it's not going to fly. So we need to get some more willow to be able to give us make some wings. Okay, so next we're going to do the wings. So to put the wing on, I'm going to literally just pass the thick end of the willow through And then with the thin end, I'm going to go back where the original one went through, and use this spine as a kind of like an anchor point. And then we're literally just going to pass this end through and try and get the wings around the same length if possible. So I'm going to take another bit of willow. Now with this one, we're still going to put the thick end in. We're going to put it the opposite direction to where the thick one went in before. So that it's going to go in like a crisscross. There we go. And then we're just going to do exactly the same. So with the thin bit, we're just going to pass it through underneath the spine, through to the other side. And again, you can make the second wing a little bit bigger if you want to, or you can make it the same size. I generally make them the same size. So with this end bit, to secure it, I'm just going to wind it round the base of the wing and poke it through a little hole in the spine to secure it. And there's our bee. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to find out more about Workbridge, please visit our website, which is www.workbridge.org.uk.